What's up, HELLRAISERS? Welcome back to yet again another video, and this is gonna be part 2 to the top 10 woke horror movie remakes I've ever seen. Okay, so one of my new subscribers actually commented and said, I'm actually quite surprised that Nightmare on Elm Street 2010 is not on this list. He was talking about part 1. Well, buddy, that was just part 1. I was actually gonna save that one for this list for a lot of reasons, and you're gonna find out where, like what number it's at, and you're gonna find out why it's on this fucking list. So with all that being said, I just wanna also come on here and say that, remember, this is just my own opinion. If you like any of these movies and you don't think they bad remake, just remember, just my own opinion, okay? Just my own opinion. So with all that being said, let's dive into this list. Kick things off at number 10, The Theme from 2011. You know what? I hesitated to put this movie on this list because I like the original, the remake from 1982, John Carpenter, 1982. But this one right here, I didn't want to put this movie on this list because I actually like this movie, okay? This movie does everything right, and it does everything that you asked a question for in the original film from 1982. But the reason why this movie is on the list is because it's not a bad remake. It's about what they did in the film. They used CGI, and it just the CGI ruined this movie. There was a lot of directors and producers interfering, and a lot of movie production interfering with this movie, and they reshot this movie and put CGI in it, and then they kept some practical effects in it, and then there was a lot of fighting behind the scene on how this movie should look, and it dropped in 2011, and holy shit on the cracker, didn't this fucking movie fucking drop the ball for me. But like I said, it's not a bad remake. It's a good remake. I do like it, but it's just that CGI is what dropped this movie for me. It's because they fucking use that CGI. And when you try to make a direct sequel to the original film, and you gotta hold on to that practical effect, is what made that 1982 film so iconic. But yeah, this movie just dropped the fucking ball for me with this CGI. But yeah, that's why I stand with this movie. Moving down from there, at number 9, we got Poite from 2015. This movie, I don't know how to describe this movie. This movie is just stupid, just for the sake of being stupid. There is a lot of shit that they already did and tried to redo it again, but in a modern day take, and just none of it fucking worked. Nothing in this movie was convincing to me at all. I feel like the people they put in the movie did a good job with the acting, but the movie itself was just boring as fuck, and I literally fell asleep 4 fucking times watching this movie, and I was finally able to watch it like a year later. I'm looking like, I gotta watch this movie. The thing about this movie though, it misunderstood what made the other 3 or 4, I think 4 movies so iconic back in the day. This shit misunderstood. Okay, you gotta understand what made those movies so disturbing, and why some people is afraid to watch them, or some people rank them so high on the scariest horror movies they've ever seen. But this shit just did not quite understand it. And don't get me started on the jump scare that's been in these fucking movies. I hate modern day jump scares. So overused. Moving down from there, keeping the momentum rolling, right here at number 8, we got Cabin Fever from 2016. First of all, why the fuck do this remake even exist? Because it didn't need it. I mean, not to mention there were so many fucking spin-offs of the first movie, all fucking suck. But Cabin Fever from 2016, you take an iconic film from 2003 and just remake it. Don't understand why, but this remake does the exact same thing that the one from 2003 did. And I said before, I said again, this movie misunderstood what made that first movie so disturbing. Because not knowing what killing these people is what makes the fucking movie disturbing. But no, you fucking do the same shit. They use the same shit over and over. The exact same shit. Like, dude, you frightened me in the first film from 2003. You can't do the same shit again. It won't work. I promise, it won't work. You can't rehash the same shit and think people going to rank this new film better than the old one. Not gonna fucking happen, dude. Moving down, at number 7, we got Rob Zombie's Halloween Part 2 from from 2009. Just like I said in my first the first video to this one, I didn't like the one that he did with the first remake. This one is just as bad as the first one that he did. I don't like any of these fucking characters. I hate his dialogue writing. I just kind of wish that he stopped writing his own dialogue because he's very bad at it. All across the board. Don't get me wrong, Rob Zombie knows how to shoot a scene. He does a fantastic job at shooting his scene, lighting his scene. But the writing is fucking mind-boggling. There is still that shit that I said in the first one. It's that white trash writing that seems to get on my fucking nerves. And it happens in this film. It's not as bad as the first film in terms of the writing, but you can tell it's still the same fucking person. It's Rob Zombie writing this shit. That is the shit that fucking hold this movie back for me. Rob Zombie, stop writing your shit. You're bad at it. Moving down, at number 6, we got The Wickman from 2006. Not the bees, not the bees. Yeah, that shit with Nick Cage or Nicolas Cage, whatever people want to call him. I like Nicolas Cage. I like his take on certain movies and certain characters that he takes. Put the bunny back in the box. I like him in Con Air, but holy fuck, Nicolas Cage in this movie just wasn't it. He was saying things that us as the audience was anticipating him to say. The character would do something that we thinking. He would say things that we think, and it's almost like the movie was made directly for the audience and not for Nick Cage to go out and try to investigate this weird ass cult or this weird ass village or town, whatever the fuck you want to call it. In the original film from 1973, that movie was disturbing for a lot of people. A lot of people did not want to watch that movie. I heard a story that a man didn't want to finish this fucking movie because that's how disturbing it was. But this film is just fucking laughable bad. There was this lady, I gotta talk about this scene. There was this lady carrying like a bag or something. And Nicolas Cage character walked up to her. And he was like, what's in the bag? A shark or something? A shark? Oh, yeah, sure. There's a fucking shark in a bag. Because, sharks can breathe on land. I mean, yeah, this movie is fucking terrible. He dressed up in a bear suit or some shit like that, going around punching women and shit. Bruh, this movie is a fucking comedy out this world. And that's why it's on this list, because it's a terrible fucking remake. Now we getting into the top 5, okay? Now these is by far some of the worst remakes ever, okay? So kicking things off at number 5, we got Firestarter from 2022. What the fuck is this? Blumhouse, fuck off. Stop it, please. Stop it. Get some help. What the fuck is this? I already reviewed this movie. So if you want to see what I think of this movie, I have to remember to link it in the description. But yeah, this fucking movie is boring. Zac Efron he's great. He did a fantastic job for what he was given. I give him a hand in that, but the movie fucking sucks, okay? I mean, the fucking fire itself, you can clearly see there's like character will use their firepower, and it looked like a fucking blowtorch just spraying fire around. I mean, y'all gotta watch my review. I whipped that movie to shit. So I have to remember to link it in the description. But yeah, this fucking movie sucked all across the board. There was nothing wrong with the one from Drew Barrymore, who was one of my favorite crushes. My favorite and my first celebrity crush. But yeah, this fucking movie just fucking sucked. So fuck off. Please, check the description box for my review on it. Number 4, we got The Omen from 2006. I already reviewed this movie. It's gonna be linked in the description. But yeah, this fucking movie just fucking terrible. A shot-from-shot remake. At least they held on to the core concept. I like that. But the movie just did not work for a lot of reasons. One, you got the little boy who was so on the nose evil. He had the most evilest look on his fucking face just for the sake of having it. It seemed like the director told him to make the most evil, cringe-worthy ass face you can possibly make. And the little fucker did it. And it was just so off-putting. I mean, right out the fucking gate. The moment you see this little boy, he just fucking evil, like, bruh, stop. Number two, the way they seem to write this whole thing, where they had Julia Stiles' character immediately sense evil with her son just from one thing that he did or said, and she immediately sensed evil with him. That shit takes time, but no, in this movie they just fucking just say, no, he's evil, he's evil. No. Number three, a shot-from-shot remake. Why the fuck do this movie exist? Number four, you got, how the fuck do you fuck up Mrs. Baylock? Bruh, I'm here to protect thee. Have no fear, little one. How the fuck do you fuck up that? Yeah, this movie all across the board is fucking mind-boggling the fuck out of me. I just can't believe that this shit even happened. I went to the movie theater to see this shit too. That was even worse. Number three, we got The House of Wax from 2005. I was in grammar school when this movie came out, and I remember a lot of kids coming to the street, oh my god, you can see The House of Wax. What's the greatest horror movie ever made? And I'm like, House of Wax? I'm like, oh yeah, that movie was good. And I'm talking about the one from 1953 with my boy Vincent Price, and they like, what the fuck did you watch? I said, the one with Vincent Price. And these kids like, no, we talking about the one with Paris Hilton. And I'm like, huh? So I had to like fucking go home and try to find out where it was. It was at the movie theater. I wasn't going to go see it. And so I got a chance to watch it on DVD. My sister bought it. And holy fuck, the movie is so bad. Not only is it bad, but Paris Hilton, my god. What is people obsessing with this chick? I don't understand. She's not good looking. She's fucking horrible. A horrible fucking final girl in this fucking movie, yelling and screaming throughout the entire fucking movie. So fucking cringe-worthy. You got the boy from 101 in this fucking film. I mean, there is so much about this movie that I hate. It pissed me off. Once again, like I said before, I said again, this movie misunderstood, the one from 2005, misunderstood what made the 1953 version so iconic for what it was. Why Vincent Price himself loved that movie himself, and he actually gave that movie a lot of praise, even for himself. You misunderstood the fucking movie, but yeah, House of Wax from 2005, kiss my ass, terrible, hate it. Number two should have been number one, but I put it at number two. Would have to be Prom Night from 2008 with Brittany Snow. Oh my god, I love Brittany. I think she's a very attractive woman. Excuse me. She's very talented. I've seen her in a lot of movies she's good in, but this movie right here, Prom Night from 2008. Why the fuck do this shit exist? Don't know, don't care, but I fucking hate it. This movie does everything wrong with modern day film today. The jump scare, stupid characters, the fucking plot is so on the nose, obvious on what they're going for. They steal the fucking title. This movie has nothing to do with the core concept of the original film. They just steal the fucking title and just use this shit and just fuck you in all the wrong places. Your expectation was probably so high for this movie. Don't get me wrong. The movie looked good. You know, the lighting and the atmosphere is great. But Brittany Snow is a terrible final girl, yelling and screaming, didn't put up no fight at all for anything that they try to get out of her. I'm talking about the directing. Whatever they tried to get out of her didn't fucking work for me. It was so fucking frustrating how this movie fucking played out. She didn't even put two to two together. There's a scene in here where she goes in the bathroom and the door is on this side, and she walked in from this angle, and all of a sudden her mother pop up behind her. When she opened the mirror, she closed the door, and the mom is right behind her. And I'm like, how the fuck did you not see her walk in from the doorway? I mean, this movie is fucking insane and a fucking embarrassment from the one in the 80s with Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, I fucking hate this movie. And lastly, at number 1, hey, new subscriber, here it is. This piece of shit right here, Nightmare on Elm Street from 2010. Fuck. I already reviewed this movie. I reviewed the entire Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, but the one from 2010, I don't know what else to say that I haven't already said in the other video, but I hate this movie all across the board. From 1984, they literally just copied the one from 84 and just did this fucking bullshit they did. The makeup on the Freddy was nice, I give them that, but a shot from shot remake in this fucking film, my God, is just insufferable. Absolutely a huge disappointment.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my
decided to just reshoot the same fucking scene when Freddy came out the fucking wall. CGI as fuck. Then you got the whole scene where Nancy's sitting in the fucking bathtub and Freddy's glove comes out. I mean, this movie is just, it's bad, okay? It's fucking a horrible fucking remake. And I don't know a single person that liked this fucking remake. Like I said, if you like it, put it in the comments, tell me what it is that you like, but I fucking despise the fuck out of this fucking movie. So, this has been my list of worst fucking remakes. I'm pretty sure there's more remakes that I fucking hate, but these are even more to the first video I already did. Just before I let you go, 55.7% of people are not subscribed. Hit the button, join the family, become a Hellraiser. So that's pretty much gonna wrap up today's specific video. If you want to get in touch with your boy's social media, link is in the description down below. Make sure you consider dropping a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that fucking bell notification so that when I drop another lit video for the channel, you'll be the first ones to get it. And I hope to catch you Hellraisers in my next video.